Hey guys, what's going on? I have a very special guest today. We're talking about how to make a girl laugh, and I'm sitting here with very funny comedian Jason Horton with the YouTube channel youtube.com/Jason Horton. Go check him out. I'll put a little annotation here. You can check out his videos. Really funny stuff, and he talks a lot about dating. So I thought, how perfect would it be to have a comedian here teach us how to be funny and knows a lot about dating himself. So Jason, what's up, man?
Thank you for having me. The reason comedians do comedy, whether they say this or not, is to get women, because the chances are they got into comedy because they're like, I'm not tall or good looking or I have a lot of money, but I am good at making a girl laugh, and that will get you there. By there I mean dating or sex or marriage or sex.
Right.
Or sex. We live in a city. I've always lived in a metropolitan city, and it's easy to be good looking because you're born that way, or it may be easy to have money because you're good at a job, or you were born with money. But it is not. You're not born with the gift of making specific people laugh. You know what I mean? Like different women respond to different types of humor, and knowing how to gauge that is also super important. It's not a catch-all. You know what I mean? It's not like one joke fits all. I wish it was. I wish it was.
And then you just use that all the time.
Yeah, I would just use that all the time. But luckily, I've been studying improv for over 10 years, and the ability to switch gears is when people are like, how do you one, be good at improv, but two, how do you talk to women? The ability to switch gears in a conversation is, and I've learned that from improv, is, I think, the most important thing, because what if things aren't going well, or it's not going the way you want to? Can you switch gears and make it go in a different direction without getting flustered? You know what I mean? Like, guys have egos, you know what I mean? Your confidence could get shook, and you don't want to shake that confidence. Switch gears. It's just like if you're on a date and they have different interests, knowing a little bit about those interests. I mean, you can do online dating and like, oh yeah, I know a little bit about that. I know enough about that I could make a joke about it, be light about it. And they're like, oh, he knows a little bit about me, and he made me laugh about a subject that I find interesting. Yeah.
So what are some good tips that you can give us so these guys can learn exactly how to make a girl laugh? So like, what's some of your kind of go-to stuff, or what's some of the examples or theories behind actually getting somebody to laugh? And, I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if you're making a girl laugh or a guy laugh. I'm sure you're probably using the same type of comedy. So
absolutely,
it's really just
comedy. I've had sex with girls strictly because they were funny. I honestly,
they were funny.
Because I would see them perform, and I'm like, it's capturing, whether it's a room, capturing a small room, a big room. You're at a party. There's one dude making everyone laugh. You're already like going like, this person is controlling the room. Why are they controlling the room? And you get caught up in that as like a fan of somebody who's like, I want to be wooed, and I want to be wowed. One of I think the most important things is, you know what? I'm a comedian, Jewish. I'm self-deprecating. I can make fun of myself in a way that's not sad, because some people, like, especially like on Facebook, they get very sad about themselves, and like, no girl's gonna be like, oh, you seem really sad and desperate, I'm definitely gonna have sex with you. Never works. But if you're self-deprecating, like, I have flaws, I own them, I know them. What's up, girl? My car has a tape deck. Want to go for a cruise? You know what I mean? I might have the last car with a tape deck, but I own that. I let them know I have a shitty car. Can I say shitty?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I have a shitty car. And it has a tape deck, but I am owning it. I'm not trying to be like, oh, my other cars. Guys posture so much. They're just trying to, they're putting up these walls of like, look at my car keys. Look at my bank account. Girls don't care about that. Especially if you're in any city, there's enough women out there that are attractive that they've already had so many guys wave their car keys in their face, or like, I do hedge funds, or I don't know. That's what cool, good-looking guys do, right? Hedge funds.
We're all doing hedge funds.
We're all doing hedge funds, but not enough people are confident in their own flaws. And I take those flaws and I own them, and I'm good at them. I'm good at playing up my flaws.
Do you think, and that's a really good tip too, because I know self-deprecation can be really funny.
Yeah.
Do you think there's like a fine line between doing it too much and just doing it enough?
Yes.
And where is that? Because I don't want a guy going on and be like, awesome, so now I'm going to go just start making fun of myself.
Yeah.
Because if you go overboard, then I think it's going to get to the point where the girl's like, wow, okay, what he's just like, it's too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, how do you find that line?
Well, it's a little taking the temperature of the room. You know what I mean? Like, you have to really be paying attention. That's the thing. Like, listening to women is like, for me, whether it's being funny or not, is so important. I feel like I've had sex just because I was listening. And I was able to, like, I remembered something they said, because most dudes are talking at, they're talking at women, like, yeah, like, when is this going to move forward? I'm actually listening to what they're saying, so I'm pretty good at kind of, like, taking the temperature of the room and being able to, like, pull back if I need to, because, it's, you want to, like, push, pull back a little bit. You don't want to be too much on it, because you want them to take you seriously, too.
Right.
So you kind of, I mean, it's disarming them. You're not coming on too strong, but you're not too meek about it too. You know what I mean? Your confidence is there. Confidence doesn't have to be like, look at me, I'm so great. Confidence is gonna be like, hey, take a look at me, I'm okay.
Right. You're aware of it.
Yeah, I'm just very aware, and it's just like different girls like different things. Sometimes I just do it just to disarm them, and then I get down to like, what's your deal, girl? I'm letting you know that I don't take myself too seriously, because we're out. It's a Friday night. It's not like, we're not getting married tomorrow. And I think most dudes are just put so much pressure on, like, I'm going out tonight. I'm dressed up. I got my cologne on. Went to the hair, got my hair. They put so much. I've hooked up more pulling a dirty t-shirt off the floor and putting it on and, like, not caring than I have when I'm like, I'm going out tonight. I look good. I feel good. Nothing happens. Because I put so much pressure on that. When you don't put so much pressure on it, they could tell. Girls, they can tell, right?
Right, they can read that.
Oh, they can read that kind of... Listen, girls come on strong to me, and I kind of read that, and I'm like, I do like this because I feel like it'd probably be easy to hook up with you. But I'm also kind of like, but, I mean, do I really... I don't know, like, it's a huge turnoff in the sense that, like, I don't really respect you that much. I think same with guys.
Give us one more example of, like, self-deprecation and how that would work. Like, something someone could say that's, like, self-deprecating but also kind of funny, and it's not, like, too much.
Sure. I mean, I think it's kind of taking the pressure and, like, kind of pulling the rug out of calling out what we're doing here. Listen, I'm a guy, you're a girl, I'm talking to you, I don't need directions anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking, like, we know why we're talking. And I think kind of owning that too, kind of owning the fact that, like, we're two people talking and, like, I'm interested. I think letting them know that you're interested in a funny way by, and just kind of being honest about it, is super important. And it's just, like, kind of like, look at where we are. Either we're in a crappy bar, we're at a dumb restaurant, if it's like an online date, you know what I mean? Or we're at some club, unfortunately. Like, look around you. Making fun of other people is also a fine line, because you don't want to seem like someone who's trying to be like, build yourself up by knocking other people down. It's not that. But it's okay to be like, hey, listen, I know, like, you're just warming me up. I'm just warming you up for like this super hot guy with the fake tan at the end of the bar. I don't mind, he's like, I don't mind being your training guy. You know what I mean? It's letting them know that, like, you're calling out the fact that, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the reality of our situation. And this girl's going to be thinking, like, that guy's gross. I don't want that guy. Like, I feel safe around you. You're just like, yeah, I'm really confident. I'm so comfortable with myself and my flaws. And they sense that immediately, and it lets their guard down. And they for women to laugh, they need to be comfortable. You could take two people to make a girl laugh, and one person made them comfortable, the other person didn't, and they could be saying the exact same thing. But if the girl's not comfortable, why is she's going to want to laugh and be kind of exposed in that way? Like, oh, like, I'm laughing in front of you, like I'm kind of like, I'm showing a side of myself, and that's hard for them to do sometimes. But take those things that are maybe like, this is probably not traditionally so appealing, and kind of really, like, kind of look inside and go, what is cool, about the fact that I drive a crappy car, that I don't have a lot of money, that I dropped out of college 5 times. You know what I mean? Like, I take those things and I bring them right to the surface in a way where it's just like, listen, like, girl, listen, I'm not trying to like sweep you off your feet, but, like, if you want to go to Applebee's, we can get apps. we can get a dessert. You know what I mean? We could do 2 for $20. You know what I mean? Like, we could do that. I know you're thinking, oh, you're just throwing your money around. Whatever. You're worth it. You know what I mean? Like, as long as it's under $30, you just let them know, like, that kind, and that might be their thing. And some girls might be like, I don't care about your money. Like, I have tons of money. Or it's like, I can have any guy to take me out to dinner and buy me stuff. I want someone I can feel comfortable with and that'll make me laugh. And, like, sometimes just getting, like, if you both love, like, a certain comedian, or if you love, like, Adam Sandler movies, or you just love, like, Farrelly Brothers movies or something like that, and getting in front of that and just watching that together, let them do the comedy, because you're both sharing that in general, and then reap the benefits. Is that how it goes? Reap the benefits?
That's the reap the benefits.
Also, like, the way we talk about sex is, like, you don't have to always be cool about sex. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always kind of like, listen, girl, I'm known to get a little freaky, like, you know what I mean? Like, I usually leave the socks on, but you know what? Like, I'm kind of into weird stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to take my socks off, or I'm really good at missionary. I don't know any other ones. You know, it's just calling that out, and you're putting sex in their brain. I mean, you know, this is stuff that, that we know, whatever. You're planting those seeds of sex, but you're doing it in such, like, kind of like a harmless way, and you're making fun of yourself. Like, listen, girl, I can go 2-3 minutes. That why anymore? You know what I mean? Like, because Pizza Hut's out there, we gotta get pizza. You know, it's just kind of, and you're planting those seeds of kind of nerdiness, like uncoolness, and you know, things that are nerdy are super popular now. Comic-Cons, geek culture, all that kind of stuff. The stuff we got beat up about when I was in high school. Now, back then I would have been getting laid because I was such a nerd.
Right. I love what you did there too. There's something in comedy with timing. You know, it's and that's kind of one of the aspects that you have to get down.
Yeah.
So when you said that, you're like, yeah, you know, 1, 2, and then you paused.
Yeah.
And you said 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So like 3 times.
Yeah.
Right. So like using those pauses really makes for the effect of the comedy, right?
It's awkward
like, it's
it's awkward without like making anyone feel uncomfortable. Like everyone loves like a funny, like awkward, like everyone loves that. You watch any romantic comedy, it's like this awkward thing that's going on, but it's like these pregnant pauses that are awkward on purpose, not awkward because it's like, you know, uncomfortable awkward.
Right, they're purposeful.
And you know, it
right,
takes time. Yeah, it takes time. I mean, it's not something that, you know, it's taken me, like I've always been pretty good at it since I was younger. You know what I mean? Like I've always been interested in like dating and women. I wasn't interested in like drinking and partying, so I was always like kind of obsessed with it. But I mean, it is something that takes a little bit. It takes a little bit of work, just like anything else. But you don't have to buy it. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna be 6'3". You know what I mean? Like if you're 5 foot, blah, 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 you know, and you're not, you know, I'm not gonna be 6 foot, whatever. I'm always gonna be this height, you know. So why don't I just take what I have and nurture that and make that better, rather than like being like, oh, let me borrow my friend's car so I look like I have a nicer car. Why? Right. You can't sustain that. You could sustain this. You could sustain whatever you have.
I love it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. Go out there.
Guys, this is Jason Horton teaching us about how to make a girl laugh and talking a lot about self-deprecation, which is really, really a good key for making girls laugh. Yeah. So, Jason, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Really appreciate it. Yeah. Hopefully we'll do another one soon.
Absolutely.
And if you guys want to see some good laughs and see some actually really hot girls and really cool, pretty viral videos, check out his channel. I'll put a little annotation link. You can check out his stuff. And we have another interview, too, where we're talking about some cool stuff. So go to his channel and check that out. And, of course, subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you on the next video.